Welcome all you Tauruses to your weekly energy update, and we're going to be looking at the week of May 8th to May 15th, but these are of course timeless, so if you are coming across this reading outside of that time frame, I would still trust your intuition and watch the video anyway, because I'm sure there are messages for you. But if you are watching this during that period of time, happy Mother's Day for all of you that are watching this on May 8th. It's actually Mother's Day here in the United States, so for all of you that mother others or nurture others, wonderful, wonderful day to celebrate and focus in on that beautiful love that you share. Also, at the end of this week on May 15th, we have the full moon in Scorpio, and we actually have a total lunar eclipse as well. So some very powerful Mother Luna energy coming in. You know, the moon represents the mother side of the energy as well. So this week is really dedicated to this divine mother energy. And we all, of course, have the divine masculine and divine feminine within us. So we can look into how this week we can and where in our lives mother ourselves more, where we can have that self-nurturing come to pass. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Crystal Medicine Oracle, just to see where in our lives, all of you Taurians, where you can have some more nurturing, some more of that mother energy in there. And just a side note, any of the cards I use in a reading will be listed here at the bottom of this video in the description area. So we'll look here for all of our Tauruses. What would you like them to know? How and where in their lives can they have some more self-nurturing? Okay, yeah, they said this is the one right here. And you have a divine masculine. So you definitely have this yin and this yang, or yang, however you want to pronounce it here, that comes in to this. And here's the sun. So you have the sun and the moon that also are very reflective, the power, the masculine side of the sun, and then the moon side as well. And you've got, this is card number 11, which is definitely this. When you add those together, it ends up with a 2, which basically is this representation of the two of you that are living this human experience. So I am loving this coming out already here, and we're just going to read from the book on this and just see what other energies they want you to know about in here. So with the Divine Masculine, you've pulled this powerful card this week as a sign that your masculine energy is requiring some attention. Whether you are male or female, you still have the aspects of masculine energy within you and can connect to and call upon this energy at any time. This is a dynamic and powerful energy of action and doing, holding the qualities of focus, independence, logic, direction, strength, stability, and confidence. Currently, you're being encouraged to turn your focus to your masculine characteristics and bring them into balance. Have you ever experienced a lack of these traits in your life? Have you been feeling stuck and need energy to set you in the right direction? Have you been all over the place emotionally and require some stability and grounding? Well, it's time to get connected to your masculine. Call upon and become aware of this energy that is within you, and set an intention to bring it to the forefront. It's time to action those things in your life you've been putting off and honor your masculine. Know you have everything within you and at your fingertips at this time, and allow this energy to pull you out of your old way of being and into the light. You have the strength and courage to create anything your heart desires. So I really feel like that is so much screaming the magician energy of the tarot as well, the major arcana, that you have this divine power that you can bring into here. And when you look at the divine masculine, divine feminine, the divine masculine side of the creator, who is the mother and father of all things, the masculine is like the force, the warrior, the pushing, the movement forward, whereas the divine feminine is the receiver, the nurturer, the one that goes with the flow. And so you have this balancing that is coming in this week, this need to balance. It's interesting. I'm currently studying to become a professional astrologer too, and it's just lovely, the stuff that you get to learn about the planetary influences, because Taurus, you being the the second sign of the zodiac, because it goes Aries and then Taurus, you are the feminine side. You have that natural. You ruled by the planet Venus, so you have this natural receptivity and this natural connection to the divine feminine side of things, that this is like this message of don't be afraid to also flex the divine masculine side of yourself, because there are times where you need both of those sides of things. So I love that. And the medicine here is the sun. And it says the sun is the center of our solar system, and it's a star known to have formed like 4.6 billion years ago. Its diameter is approximately 1.39 million kilometers, and it weighs around 330,000 times as much as the Earth. So the Earth's orbit around the sun is used as the foundation for our yearly calendar cycle. And the sun brings light, life, and energy to all on Earth, and is the most potent and important source of energy we have. Without the sun, everything would die. The sun has been worshipped for thousands of years by the ancients, spanning back to pre-Ice Age. It was recognized as being the higher source of God consciousness and the path to spiritual awakening and enlightenment. Ancient civilizations built their sacred temples in line with the sun's rays in powerful times of the year, and understood that these times brought forth specific blessings. So the sun holds the energy of the divine masculine, and when worked with intention, you can invoke these qualities within yourself. So I love this message coming in here for you. We, of course, will dig a little deeper. We are going to pull from these chakra reading cards as well. We're going to see what else, what chakra can assist you in balancing out and nurturing yourself by giving you this, focusing on the divine masculine side of yourself, which kind of has this feeling like you give and you help so many other people with that huge heart of yours, and this is like it's time for you to focus this energy upon yourself. So, all right, what else for our Taurians, please? Okay, they do want this one right here. And you've got visualization, card number 28. A beautiful eye here. So focusing in on yourself. And let me pull from the book here too, and we'll see what chakra this is. Yeah, of course, with that third big eye here, this is your third eye, and connecting to your intuition. And I love the balance that's coming in here. It's like, this is talking about concentrating on your mind, focusing on your, the masculine side of things. And this is like saying, but don't forget, you can still connect to your feminine side, the divine feminine, which is with that nurturing. You have that connection to your intuition and to your gut and all of that as well. So there is this, wonderful, they're even balancing it in within your reading here. And it says you've attracted this card into your awareness this week because it's a creative time of visualization for you. Visualization is a tool for manifesting your desires and your dreams in a powerful way to receive visions and messages from the spirit world. When we visualize, we activate the third eye chakra, and yours is currently expanding and awakening. You're encouraged to practice exercises that enhance this process, such as meditation and breath work. The color of the third eye chakra is violet. So you may like to imagine this color streaming into your third eye as it expands and awakens to its full potential. In this opening, you'll receive strong visions and deep wisdom. Trust what is coming through for you. You will also deepen your intuition and psychic abilities as your third eye awakens. You're receiving strong signs and messages from your guides from the spirit world. It is important that you slow down for a moment and go within to see what you're being shown. You could also be receiving signs from the earthly world and are encouraged to pay more attention to the visions around you. And this card could also represent that you are in a phase of creating and are being asked to visualize strongly what you would like to manifest in your world. This is a very exciting time. Tune into your heart and bring forth the ideas and visions that are appearing to you on the next phase of your journey. This card can also be a sign that you need to take more notice of the visions in your dreams. Whatever this card means for you, make sure you nurture this powerful process as it brings you an abundance of gifts at this time. And the affirmation for this is, my third eye is open and I have profound vision. So there we go with the nurturing. This is nurturing your process of awakening your third eye more. And it's really standing out to me here that this talked about, we can become so emotional and be activated by our fear emotions of our human side, to where we are so full of that fear and the disappointments and the anger and all those other emotions that are rooted from fear. We can't hear this vibration, see the things from the higher places, because the frequency at which they communicate and which we see through this energy of the third eye is one of unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace. But when we're ignited into the emotional fear side, that lower vibration energy is so loud and noisy we can't hear the whispers of love from above. And so what they're doing is they're having you bring in the divine masculine side here to help balance out that human energy, that human emotional energy with heart and mind, so that you can connect on purpose, intentionally, with the higher realms. So I love that. We're also going to pull from the Sun and Moon Tarot. Actually, this isn't the Sun and Moon Tarot. I apologize. This is a different tarot deck, which I have listed in the description box below, as I mentioned. I just had the Sun and Moon on my mind here. And we'll just see what else the Creator wants all of you Taurians to know this week about this nurturing and this balancing between the heart and the mind and opening up your third eye. Okay, they want that one there, this one here. Okay, they want that one there, that one there, and I feel like there'll be one more because it likes balance. All these, nope, they said none of those. Keep going. Okay, there it is. So let's take a look here and expand on here. Yep, so you have the Queen of Swords. So this makes so much sense, because the Queen of Swords, of course, swords is your mental energy, so your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes. And all the queens in the deck, they also, in addition to having their own energy of their own suit, like of air, they also all have water, which the water is the emotional side. So if I had to have a card that represented the balance of heart and mind, she would be it, because she understands the importance to balance both heart and mind. Having experienced so much of the sword suit, she knows that when you make decisions strictly from the mind, that doesn't always unfold for our highest experience, as well as making decisions from the fear-based emotional side also does not. So this beautiful balance between heart and mind is being reiterated here. And so that's having an open mind. She, usually they'll have her holding the actual sword itself. And the Ace of Swords is what gives you the ability to connect to the higher, capital T, truths of the spiritual realm, while also being able to cut away the small t truths of the human side that no longer serve you. So there's that power that's coming in here with that as well. Yeah, and then you got the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, again, more mental energy. You can see here how she's, this is all about this mentality and this thought of conflict that you always have to prove that your small t truths of the human are more truer than the other people's, humans' small t truths. And, she also gets to have the Ace of Swords, which allows her to see that when you try to prove that what your beliefs are more true than someone else's beliefs, there's going to be conflict, because no one likes to be told that their beliefs and thoughts, ways of looking at things are incorrect, right? None of us like that. And so it always equals conflict, and you might have become really good at proving that your small t truths are more true than others, and you might win the battle, but you lose the war because you lose the relationship. And so the fives are all about this change of perception, the change of looking at things. And this is so perfect in combination with this Queen of Swords here, is because the Queen, she is able to connect to the capital T truths, and she sees that all the small t truths of the human are rooted in fear and for this experience. But in connecting to the higher truths, seeing things from that higher perspective, you don't feel the need to prove anyone else wrong or right. You allow everyone to believe what they're going to believe, and you believe what you're going to believe. And so this peace also comes around, this balance also comes around that as well. And let's jump over here. Yeah, you have card number 13, which is rebirth. It's death. It's the death card, but it's all about the ending of the old way of looking at things, the old ways, and the birth of something new. So something's ending so that the story can begin into something new. This is, of course, it looks like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. She bit of the small t truths and it put her to sleep, but all her helpers are here to help her to wake her up and to bring her into a new birth, into a new way of looking. I kind of look at this as these are all your messengers, all your guardian angels and spirit guides that are surrounding you and helping you with your awakening, helping you with a rebirth, which of course comes through connecting to the higher realms through your third eye. Yep. If we had any doubt about endings and new beginning happening here, this is the World card number 21. It's the last card in the Major Arcana, which is all about significant endings to cycles and beginnings of new cycles, a new beginning. So endings and new beginnings are definitely coming here. And the visualization card was card number 28. And when you add 2 and 8 together, you get 10, which is the endings and new beginnings number as well in numerology. So you definitely have this ending of the old ways of looking at things in your eye, your third eye, your spiritual eye, your higher eye is opening up with all of this as well. I am loving this for you. Yeah. You have a lot of major arcana here. So all these three are the major arcana, which represents, it's a significant life altering situation. When you have the suits, those are like within the chapter of the book, there's something changing, but these are like you're moving on to a whole new, book 2 of your life instead of chapter 2. And the Hierophant here, this is all about movement in your spiritual way of looking at things. They're like a spiritual leader, of course, here. And so this is this indication here, again, another 5. With the 5 here, you are looking at things differently. You're moving. It's like you're moving on up to a new spiritual level that is impacting your life, because it's going to flow from the inside out into your life. Let's see what we have here too. Yeah. So you have card number 20, which is the Judgment card. And here you have 2 10s, double endings and double new beginnings. And it basically, the card represents you seeing that you are more than just this little human walking upon the earth. You're this big honkin' version of you. This is just a character that you chose to play upon this earth, but the real you is this. You're a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. So it's definitely this ending a new beginning. You're moving to this new level in spirituality. So this is so perfect for you. for this week coming up here. It's a very clear message. Definitely no doubt about this. And then we're going to pull here from the Chakra Love deck and just see what the final message is that the Creator has for our Tauruses for this week. Okay, I feel like it's at least these two. Any others? That one there. Yep, they said just these three. So we'll start with this one here, and you've got truth. Speak from your heart. It's the only thing worth listening to. Yeah, these here definitely have to do with the truth coming out. You're discovering these capital T truths, as we talked about. So that's definitely a confirmation of that. And then you have strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. Yes. So you're discovering this of who you really are through this process. And as you're growing into this knowledge, you don't see yourself as this small little powerless, limited being. You understand just how powerful you are. And of course, that comes through this visualization. Yeah, and vulnerability, showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. So again, I kind of feel like this moves into this over here where you're allowing yourself to let other people believe what they want to believe and not feeling like you have to win the argument. Convert them over to your way of thinking. Come join my cult. It's like, this is my belief system. Come and worship with me. In fact, worship me. It's like, no, this is about allowing everyone to be on their own path. And as you connect to this higher realm, as you open your higher eye, you get to see things from that higher perspective. And you trust more. You allow people to be who they're going to be and express what they're going to express and go through what they want to go through because you're focusing on growing and connecting to the higher realm, which when you're walking down among the crowd, you are in a place of chaos and confusion because there's so much activity. You don't know what's going on, but once you go up onto a mountain and look down, you can see how everyone's spelling out a giant word. It's like they just showed me like college games when they'll have the halftime show and they have all the band members, how they scramble, and all of a sudden they stop and they spelled out like a word or a picture or the symbol of their school, or they did something. That's like if you were down on the field scrambling with them, you couldn't see the picture. But as you go up higher in the stadium and you look down from that higher perspective, you can see things so much more clearly. So I am loving this for you, all you Taurians. I don't have anything else to add to that. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button. That gives you access to this notification bell. And if you go in there, you can choose the all option, and then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps grow my channel and helps spread the love, because when you like a video or you share a video with others, you comment on a video, or you, of course, subscribe to the channel, those things make the YouTube algorithm so excited. It wants to share the videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I'm definitely grateful for that. These are also general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information or specific answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, all you Taurus, beautiful, lovely people, as you go throughout this amazing week, please know that every second of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. You have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.